Hello and welcome to the Ladies' Room. We are a show formed by women, and today we have with us a wonderful chef and food stylist, Jean Cuddy-Peretz, who does shows for Barefoot Contessa, and we're thrilled to have you here today. And as our guests, we have Carrie Lynn Jones and Rita Brandt.
The official tasters.
The official tasters, and Jean is going to be showing us how to make spring rolls today.
Yeah.
So we're excited to learn that.
Thank you. We're going to do spring rolls as well as summer rolls, which are using the rice paper unfried, so it's just very fresh. And
that.
we're doing, these are from rice and tapioca flour. And
That's what they look like.
this is what they look like when you
Where do you get
exactly.
those?
You can get them most gourmet stores out here. Schmitz, King Cullen, actually, you can get them right in front of the sushi counter.
Oh, cool.
I never knew what to do with them.
And so they're rice and tapioca. That's really
Yeah.
interesting. Do you want me to pick this one up while you dry that one?
Actually, we can.
Do we need fresh paper?
We're going to put it right actually down here because you can see it nicely on the black. So if you want to open that up,
Okay.
and I will.
So you just dip them in the water for how
You
long?
dip them in the water until they become malleable. I mean, they're a little starchy until they're ready. And there is such a thing as leaving them too long.
Okay.
So basically,
And then they're mush?
Yeah, and then they're really gummy.
Okay.
And
It's
impossible.
one of my favorites.
So I'm going to lay
Cool.
it out here and dry it when that's ready. But in the meantime, I have a lot of mise en place ingredients that are going. These on this side are going into the fresh
Whoa,
rolls.
mise en place.
Of the minute, something that's been, excuse me, all I'm going to do is what I was thinking of the minute. It's things that are prepared in advance.
Got it.
So you can
Mise
just,
en place means things in place. It's French, and it means if you're making a recipe, get all of your ingredients in place so that you're not suddenly going, oh my God, where are my peanuts? So
Right.
we've
And
got
then you
the
leave a
peanuts,
soggy
we've got the shrimp, we've got the
egg
casserole.
roll in the
They're
water
all in
too long.
place already, so Jean is just going to whip this together.
and I'm going to just show you the mandolin, which is a very dangerous tool, frankly, and I don't have my guide with me, but it is what creates these beautiful,
Wow.
consistently thin
Julian.
and also you can do even, well, I do have a little greater piece on here, but you can just do slices of things if you remove that.
That is so interesting.
And these are a Japanese one, which are very small and plastic and lightweight. You can get metal ones, which are
Right.
more, complicated.
I
but
have
all
one
you
in
do-
wood. I have a larger one made out of wood.
Oh, how nice.
And that's just the piece that comes out, and there's different sizes, so it's
That's the
really
blade.
wonderful.
Very cool. Now, is that a big one you can put like a slice of pasta on it and rub it and it falls through? Is that called a mandolin too?
No.
No, that's something else.
You mean a press, like a
No, I saw it on a cooking show, and they had something like that, only it was larger, and they just put a piece of pasta on top of it and went over it with a roller, and the pasta fell through in slices.
Huh.
I thought it was a mandolin.
Yeah.
But
So basically, we're doing
cool.
this kind of thing. I have the cabbage here, and we're doing egg rolls afterwards, and the egg roll mixture is the cabbage, and it just really finely. Did I use that? No, I think I used it without the blade. Actually, yes.
So that's
So-
how they get those really fine, thin, beautiful julienne slice
Yes.
pieces is the mandolin. That's the
Yes,
secret to this type of food.
It is. And
Okay.
with a big piece, you're safer. But here I am,
Right.
and you've
cool.
got
You get,
beautiful thin.
wow, that's
And
very
the fennel,
cool.
I've done the same. So anyway, that's.
Ooh, fennel. I
That's going to
love
smell
fennel.
so good. I can hardly wait.
Yeah.
So those are.
And where do you find mandolins?
You can get them, again, are we talking
want me to
locally?
move
Could-
this?
Have I get the other one?
Okay.
Kitchen
Loaves and
stores.
yeah, any kind of gourmet shop would have them, and they're
Okay.
in
Loaves
boxes.
and Fitches, I know has it,
Yes,
and
they
Williams
do.
Sonoma.
Yes, they do,
Yeah,
exactly. So with that knowledge and all those gorgeous sliced vegetables, the
gonna
thing with the
continue
cellulose rice paper is that you can see through it. So to use that to your benefit, and I'm going to put some fresh herbs down first because you'll see them
And
when
that
you
is
wrap
mint?
it. This is cilantro.
Oh, cilantro.
And then I'll be
cilantro.
using mint. This is really what is the beauty of these fresh flavors. And then basil as well. That piece doesn't look very pretty.
It will look like sort of lamination.
A little stained glassy.
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
Right. And then from there, you can put any kind of lettuces, but this is a Boston lettuce.
Okay.
Really soft, beautiful
Yeah,
Boston
the color
lettuce.
is so lovely.
Yeah. And right now, we really want spring here, so we're trying to force it into place. And then these are vermicelli noodles, and I have hydrated them in boiling water for 3 minutes. Judy's showing,
What they look like?
yeah, when they're
Yeah.
hard, they're rice sticks. They're quite hard.
And how long did you?
About 3 minutes, or just again until they're very al dente.
Okay. Okay.
I think I've seen these in King Cullen.
Yes.
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 Vermicelli rice noodles.
And I'm going to put
Rice
some
sticks.
shrimp in this because, again, it's fresh. We're not cooking it.
Look at all those
And the
nice
shrimp has
colors.
been pre-cooked
It has
and
been
sliced.
pre-cooked.
Okay.
And sliced, yes,
Like bite size.
lengthwise. And, oh, well, what the heck, we'll just put everything in.
What are those?
I was
What
going to
is
do,
that?
this is fennel.
Fennel. Ooh,
So I did that
yum.
then, and then some peanuts.
Now, do
So-
you put carrots in that, or that's going to be vegetarian?
Did I not
one?
put carrots? I didn't put carrots, so there we
Okay.
go.
And that adds more color.
And so this is quite large, actually. I've a little oversized it.
I think the lettuce was a little plump.
But you put it in, you fold it up 1/3. Excuse me, fold it in.
And that that is
these
very.
are
It looks
folded
like it's
in.
very pliable.
It is very pliable. And you know, at first when you start making them, you'll feel like you're a failure. But after like 6, you'll feel like I want to go into business. You're not feeling like, let's open up.
Excellent.
This is actually really
I
good.
just think
Isn't
they're
that
so
pretty?
pretty.
To
I just think
slice
they're
that over
so
here and-
pretty.
You know, I'm going to actually just remake it in this one because I was a little too aggressive with the
Lettuce.
amount of ingredients you put in.
Here, you know what?
Small
I'm
is
going to
good.
resurrect this
Now
one.
this is a Thai,
Jude.
a Thai
Okay, we'll put another one in
thing.
here. This is Vietnamese.
Vietnamese. Okay.
Yes.
And they use cilantro, which I wasn't aware of. Where in Mexican food, that's a main ingredient.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
Sure.
And the one thing with this cuisine is, in terms of people's allergies or likes or dislikes, cilantro is one of those that people,
You have to be
not
careful.
all people love.
Yes, I know that some people think it tastes like soap.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I love cilantro.
Some people do.
I
know
can't
I do
imagine
too.
life without it.
Well, what
Well,
people have said
that's
to
what
me,
some people think.
what people have said to me who dislike it, they said if it tasted to you like it tasted to me, you
Lay
would,
this
you would
here right
dislike
now,
it as
but
well.
we'll
So it's
just
a real
because we'll
visceral
eat it
thing.
later.
Yes, well, I know a chef who feels that way about cilantro.
Oh,
What?
really?
Really?
Thinks it tastes like soap.
Really?
Yeah, in fact, he's the person who said, how can you possibly eat it? It tastes like soap.
Just so many people in the world. Can you imagine if everybody had the same taste, how boring everything would be?
It'd be like
We
that
don't-
commercial where they
yeah.
go, "I've been told to drive a beige car."
There we are. Nice to me.
Beautiful. I love the
Okay.
colors.
So we're going to call it quits on that. So
I
while we're
must
still
say,
ahead.
I am getting hungry.
Hungry? Yes.
Yes.
Well,
As
the
the more
freshness
I
of
watch,
this-
the more my appetite is activated.
Okay, so now we'll.
Well,
the
they're
smell-
just so
smell,
beautiful.
And you can
Beautiful.
also use the
Beautiful.
paper towel as a guide to help you roll. I mean,
Oh,
two
that's a
That's a
good
good
idea.
And it's also nice to have some water out. I mean, that's sticking
To dip
nicely.
your finger?
Beautiful.
To dip your finger,
Beautiful.
yeah. And if you want to
Beautiful.
cut that,
yes,
and you
I
can
will.
cut that, and
Cut it
I'll
on a
I'll do
diagonal so
another
we
good
can see
one.
the beautiful.
Oh, he
insides.
resurrected that.
Yeah,
Okay.
she did.
Okay.
So now I know what to do with these odd-looking foods
darling.
that you never know what to do
Beautiful.
with.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my, they're
And,
beautiful.
I'm putting a hoisin sauce. No, that's sweet and sour. So with it, as well as, okay, I was going to put one type, but that's all right. We're going to go with the flow here. So that is to go with this. It's a little heavy for this freshness, but it's very traditional. Hoisin sauce is like a barbecue sauce in China.
Got it. No wonder I
Ooh,
love
and
it.
it's sweet, and is there plum in it or something?
There's no, there's, I'm sure they could do that, but usually
Yeah.
it's tomato and vinegar and spices and chilies and things. So,
Yum.
and then
And what was the other sauce you were going to use?
what I'm doing right now is it's got fish sauce in it,
Oh, okay.
and just mix it up. Sugar, water, dissolve that. You put some fish sauce. And
How much sugar? A
garlic.
tablespoon?
This I've doubled the recipe as a quarter, so it's four
What was that?
tablespoons.
Garlic?
4 tablespoons.
And that was garlic you just added?
And it was garlic.
And like a half a cup of water or a cup of water?
Half a cup of water.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to put a teaspoon of this garlic chili. It's a really nice Chinese ingredient.
Yeah.
That does look
Chili
like-
garlic
chili.
sauce.
Yes, it's a
Oh,
Chinese.
that's got my name all over it.
That sounds like
hotter the
a wonderful ingredient to have on your shelf for a long
You were
time.
about to say, were there
tall
two
bomb,
sauces
please.
that you would have served with this?
This one is
Okay.
one, and the one I'm making right
Okay,
now is
okay,
two.
so this is it.
before
All
you
right.
eat, I'm just going to put a little more
That's
fish
so-
sauce.
What
I
is
think I
that
was a little
stuff?
low.
I see it everywhere.
Fish sauce is, in fact, it's a very long process of draining
Fish
fish.
stock?
Fish. I mean, there are factories that just do this in China. It's really
Wow.
quite
Is it like a
fascinating.
reduction kind of thing? or-
I believe it is. In fact, I heard a very
We have
interesting.
a tablespoon
You know,
to
I'm
pour
just going
that.
to do
Okay.
this right here.
Okay.
There we go.
You see all this
So
stuff,
you
and you
guys-
never know what to do with it.
No.
Here, we'll put it
So
in
that
here.
is how they make that little clear, sort of lightweight.
Right, no
dipping
thickening,
sauce.
no cornstarch. So if you guys want to try,
Oh, we do, we
put
do.
it to me.
Are
I'm gonna
you
make another one
serious? Of course.
Okay.
for you.
Wow.
Right here.
This is going to be very. Yeah.
Okay.
You might want to move that.
Do you want me to soak those while you're?
Well, you know, I think that I'm going to go on to the next thing right
Okay.
after this one.
Okay.
But you know, I can do that actually, and if you would like to just
I am
baby
so
that,
happy to know how to use all these ingredients.
and then
And do you want me to put it on a paper towel?
Right
Oh,
here,
yeah, I
it's still
see.
good.
It's interesting because it does stay hard in the middle.
yeah,
Huh, very cool.
there
Those
you
little
are.
noodles are great.
Very cool. Who knew that you could do these without cooking? You're having people
Yeah.
over and you can just with,
Absolutely.
and
We are
especially
really focusing
now are
on not
these
cooking.
summer?
There's summer rolls because there's no cooking at all, and that's what they consider a summer roll.
Because there's
You
no
know,
heat
But
involved.
you
There's-
really can
right.
only remember when you used to have to do the lasagna noodles one at a time. I guess you still do, but I haven't made homemade lasagna in so long.
That is wonderful.
I have to say that the textures that are present in here, there are so many different textures, and it's so interesting and it's beautiful to the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. All the
And
fresh
then taste on
herbs.
top.
Which sauce did you use? You used
I
the
just
chili
tried
sauce.
this
That was
one, and now I'm
wonderful.
moving on to the hoisin.
So this
Great.
chili sauce,
The
chili garlic sauce.
And
Yeah.
you sort of just needed to blend.
got a rooster
It's just
on
a
it.
touch, just
Yeah.
to give it.
Yes.
Right.
Got it.
I actually love
Vietnamese, it
hoisin
says.
sauce.
Yeah.
I
So do
adore hoisin.
Yeah.
I
Well,
have
tell
that.
me what you think of it with, you know,
Gosh.
because
Yes.
it's such a delicate leaf on that. Here, we're going to go into some egg rolls, and I mean, obviously, it's clearly a difference in the wrapper. This is a whole wheat flour, and you know, it looks more like a sheet of pasta, and we're going to fry this. And I've made a rather traditional.
She can't get you on camera.
Oh,
Oh,
move
excuse
it
me.
over.
Here we are. Okay, so we're going to
So
just
let's
switch.
trade.
Yeah.
Let's trade, and I'll do these
I'm
over
going to go
here.
have some more of this.
And
Okay.
you don't have a paper
And
towel
let's
under
do
that
that.
board. We learned
That's
that
okay.
we should keep a paper towel under our chopping board so that they don't slide around.
Yes. So they
Yeah.
are stiff. because
There's nothing
otherwise-
under this one
Right.
now.
So I
Otherwise,
won't
you and the
cut.
knife
So,
go
so
flying.
this is a wonton.
Well, it's the same material as a wonton
Okay,
wrapper.
what
For
did-
instance,
what
here's
did you
wonton.
call it?
Egg roll.
Egg roll. Okay,
Yep,
okay.
egg roll.
Oh, that's a wonton, little one.
Yeah,
Oh,
and they
I
come
see.
square or round. So could be a ravioli or a dumpling.
Okay.
But same thing,
Okay.
basically. And this is, I have some shredded chicken in here, cabbage. What else did I have? Scallions.
Oh, so this is what you were showing us earlier on the menu. The carrots, the cabbage, the fennel, and
Right.
scallions.
And did you just
scallions in this.
saute
You do the
this?
I
scallions
did
on the
saute
mandolin
this.
as well?
No, I did them by hand.
By hand,
Yeah.
okay.
And there's two ways you can do this.
bowl over here.
You can do it square. And in fact, why don't we just do two while we're at it? So
Perfect. Better.
much better.
Sorry about that,
And then
lady.
here, and just using your fingers is the easiest way to go here.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to use a little
Oh,
dipping.
so are we going to
Okay.
see different rolling techniques?
We are.
That's what I
Now-
thought because of the way that you positioned them on the square.
Yes,
Do we know what these come in? What kind of package?
we do. I don't have
And they don't get cooked or anything. They stay as is.
No, these are being cooked.
They have been cooked?
I'm going to cook them now.
Oh,
Yeah, we're cooking
afterwards.
these. We're
Oh,
deep
cool,
frying
okay.
these. So basically, there's two ways. One is sort of a half roll, and then you can fold it up on each side to protect the filling. These can get a little cracked, says this is happening. You have to really keep them covered. And then just roll it right on up tightly.
So the air makes them crack.
Yes. And so it's
Dries
like
them
phyllo
out.
dough in the sense of how you have to keep it.
Huh.
So I'm just going to have a little water there. See, that did crack. But
And
So
it's just
there's
like pie
one.
crust, when you add a little water to sort of blend it back into shape.
It's like pie crust.
Yeah.
Well, this is really, the water now is just helping it stick together.
Okay.
Now
So
that
do
looks
you want to make
easier.
one? Or do you want to make
Sure,
one of these? so you can have
sure.
one? Yeah, sure, go
Oh,
ahead.
well,
So
okay.
you've got your herbs, if you like, first,
Yes.
your lettuces, and then any of the toppings.
I don't know what
Mint.
that is yet.
So I will go ahead
Parsley.
and I'm going to just reach, excuse me, I should have a little water bottle here.
And
Yes,
basil.
rolling in that design seems to be easier. When I was watching you do it, it seems to be easier than the first one. Maybe it's just the way I look at it.
And
but.
I think also what you're going to get, in each case, you're going to get a lot of dough at the end.
Okay.
So whether, in either case. So why don't we're right at temperature here.
What is the temperature?
Well, actually, it's a little over, but it will, as soon as we drop these in, it will lower. It should be like 350.
Okay.
It's about 360.
And what kind of oil?
I have it, a canola oil.
Okay.
Is what I'm
Okay.
using.
You probably want an oil that has a very high
Burning
smoking
point.
temperature,
Yes.
right? Olive oil, I mean, Rachel Ray
no.
always says EVOO, but that has a very,
No,
very
no, no.
low smoking.
No, it's only canola oil, peanut oil, and then a vegetable, a Crisco type of oil is fine.
Yeah.
Because
as well.
otherwise that oil
Good old
taste
Wesson
would
oil.
affect it, right?
Well, no, it's not that. It has a low burning point, and you're actually it becomes volatile if you're burning your oil.
Oh.
So essentially, you really wouldn't use olive oil with heat. I mean,
Okay.
you can light heat, but otherwise, there's all these wonderful oils now, which had tongs,
Oh, there
which
they are.
are blends. Grapeseed oil is
Yes.
a really great one.
Grapeseed oil, yeah.
Yeah, and it has a
really
high.
high
Yeah.
smoking.
What about sesame oil?
Sesame oil is not good.
Woo!
No.
I just made a mess.
Especially dark sesame oil, because it's
Right.
yeah, that would burn very
Isn't
quickly.
that why you know now I don't do the cooking shows, because I make a mess.
That's okay. We're having fun.
So I have in here lettuce, herbs, some carrots.
Sorry.
Oh, I need fennel, shrimp, a few peanuts. What am I
Let's
missing?
correct this. This was good, but it didn't have our
What was that you just
trusty
added?
lime juice.
Oh, the lime juice.
There we go.
I never knew the difference. It tasted fabulous to me, but now this forces me to eat some more. Okay, I'll do it.
Okay. Well, Jude's making one now.
Just force
How are you doing
yourself.
that?
I don't know. I'm
So
going to
you
use
want
the.
You want to
It's a
take
little
some
more
of this out
tart.
because you need to fold it in both sides.
Okay. I'm just.
Do you need hand?
It comes in handy if you can roll a good joint.
And now these here are tossing around, but you really want to get them
Whoever
rounded.
thought that was going to come
Um,
into play?
Yeah,
Right.
and
In
you
your old
know,
age.
your 60s training comes in handy. Somewhere down. You always think somehow
You-
my life is going to make sense, and then it finally doesn't. But meanwhile, you're right. I have too much in here. I'm
Yeah.
shoving it in.
Let me just, sorry, I'm reaching. I want us to get another one going here.
Cool.
Actually, that's what you ladies can be babying our
Watch out for those.
rice
Okay.
cakes. Yeah.
I'm just so thrilled, and I love the quilted effect of
Yes, it's pressed.
them. Oh.
So it's a nice waffle weave or basket weave.
Looks
Very
like a
pretty.
placemat, only a little
These are
small.
the ones we're going to.
Okay.
It's for the crew.
Okay.
For the crew.
For the crew.
We're thinking of you back there in the control room. You're getting all the.
There will be more. Okay. So these are looking good.
Ooh, they look delicious.
And so, how long are you letting them cook?
Whoa,
Well,
whoa.
usually it's about 4 minutes maybe.
Okay.
And if they would stay on one side, it would be 2 per side, 2 or 3. But everything inside is already cooked, so we're not doing it for cooking. And as long as they look nice,
You just don't want to overcook them.
correct. Okay.
Wow,
So,
that's fantastic.
yeah, really
quick.
easy.
El Knifo.
They look great
Hot,
too.
hot, hot.
I love the way
Man,
they
I
brown.
never thought I could make a thing like that
Of course you
myself.
can, absolutely.
It's easier
Unbelievable. Beautiful
And
presentation.
then here we have a sweet and sour sauce, which is really, brown sugar and water and ketchup and rice wine vinegar.
than you made it.
And, yep,
Oh my.
and the cornstarch to thicken it.
Okay.
So
Brown
it's a little messy.
sugar.
Nobody sees it.
Yeah, no.
That's okay there?
Yeah.
Okay, we're just looking at me.
So
So, here, are we doing?
Now, what would you like?
We'll make some more. Do you want?
Oh, I'm going to make some more of these. Okay.
That is going to be. I'm going to make a little wonton. Are you ladies eating?
Yes.
Oh, is that for the crew? Was that
Oh,
crew
no, well,
food? Or?
Really, these are
plenty
the
of food. I
messy
can make
ones.
up
You have
some.
the.
Oh. Well, is it now time for me to embark on the next dish?
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
in that case, I think
You'll
I'll be
let us
right
know.
over.
Very hot, very hot.
Ah, it looks great.
All right, so I'll
Right,
put
so
less
that-
in this one.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, and also, you put it down 1/3, so that you would do one flip, they go in, and then roll the rest.
Okay.
That
Got
looks
it.
great. All right, so I'll do another. Actually, I'm going to take the wontons. I have a turkey filling here, which is really just a bunch of herbs and some tomatoes and.
And what kind of turkey? Turkey breast?
It's a ground turkey.
Ground turkey,
Yep.
okay.
And you, again, saute that with what?
That.
gonna
Oh,
try
this
some
is
of
no
this one
saute.
here.
This is all just.
That's raw?
Raw, yeah.
That's raw turkey meat? Oh,
With
ground.
parsley or
Huh?
what?
Ground.
Ground.
Ground turkey meat.
Yeah, there's just, kind of a salsa, potpourri salsa. I've got some mustard seeds in there and fennel, some chopped fennel.
Lovely. This is
Fennel
delicious.
makes everything so aromatic, doesn't it?
It's such a
Just-
delicate,
oh,
lovely
man.
flavor, the
Do we have
texture.
these recipes on the website?
Huh.
Can we
You
do
know,
that?
I think if people email us at ladiesroom@optimum.net, we can get the recipes
Look how she
to
did
them.
that. She made little purses.
So, yeah, it's
That's
like
very
a
Tibetan.
little
Wow.
dumpling.
That's great.
So I'll do it again, and basically, again, your friend is the water. Just sort of touch the water because there's cornstarch on
Oh,
here.
you always think you need egg around the edge, right?
Yeah.
But you really don't.
Yeah, well, what keeps these from not sticking is cornstarch, and obviously in the factory, it's fine, finely dusted. But at home, if you're making these in advance, you would use a little powder of cornstarch to keep them from sticking.
Where do you get those and what do they look like?
They're the same thing. You get them in the the freezer section, or
And
excuse
they're
me.
called what?
These are wonton wrappers or
Okay. But
dumpling
they're a
wrappers.
round version of what you use for the egg rolls.
Yes,
Got it.
these also come square.
Oh.
So you can do, and that would be a traditional wonton where you fold it in half in a triangle and then nip the two ends together, like a tortelloni as well.
Got it.
Okay, so water, filling, needs a little bit more. And actually, we can even put some fresher things in here
Ooh, we should put
while we're
another
at
one
it.
of these in there for the crew.
Some shrimp.
Because you can see them really nicely through.
Oh, good, Carrie Lynn.
And I'm going to show another technique. So we've got fresh in the summer rolls. We have the fried egg roll. And then I'm going to steam some of these as well.
Oh.
So we'll see what that's like.
From the
Oh,
other
grand.
So I've got
So
two
what is
here.
that particular wonton made out of? This, you said, was
It's the exact same.
tapioca?
This is the tapioca and the rice flour. And this is the same thing. It's a whole wheat flour.
So that's why it's a little more yellow. And
But
not so
they are the
translucent.
same. Yes, and there's flour in this as well.
Okay.
So yeah, it's really more of a pasta.
Okay, that's what it looks like.
And I'll do a few. Just
And the
oil up.
Italians thought they were the only ones with pasta.
Well, no,
Pasta,
pasta
everybody
came from
uses
China.
There are
Pasta
lots of-
originated in
That's what I
China.
thought.
Marco Polo brought it to Italy.
Well, there are a
Yeah.
lot of cooking
Well, I did a little
cultures
better with this
that
one.
use pasta. I mean, it's not
Hallelujah.
just a few.
Would you like another?
No, that's okay. I'm going to try this. If there's any way we can cut that for anybody later.
Yeah, we
too.
will. We will.
I love that spicy sauce. With, Oh, that is so
Now that it's got the lime juice in it, it's
We can make some
having a-
more, but I'm going to stick this. I have back here a steam basket to a rice maker.
Oh, so we're going to steam
we're gonna
those
steam them.
dumplings.
We'll see if we
How
like
long
them
does
steamed.
it take?
Oh, I want another one of those
Okay, we
little
have 2 minutes and
objects
40
over
seconds
there.
left.
I think I can-
Goes fast, doesn't it?
Thank
sure
you.
does.
Time
So
flies
good.
when you're
We're
having
having
fun.
Wow.
All right. Would anyone
So-
like one of something else, or you're
Let's make some more of those egg rolls.
fine? So
yeah.
you go, Jude.
interesting, yeah.
Oh, me?
You go, and I'm going to make some more of these, and we're going to fry them so we can see the difference.
Oh, okay.
And what did you say we had left?
Well, 2 minutes and
minutes?
15
Okay.
seconds,
All
but
right.
we can keep cooking.
So again, this is ground turkey.
Yeah. With just a bunch of chopped herbs. I mean, whatever you have. Sometimes I do this for a turkey burger at home for dinner. Just add even like jarred salsa in it, olive oil, lots of seasonings, And that's just what I've done here.
Now, is that ground?
you buy
It
it.
looks as, so
Boy,
it
it
is,
certainly
it looks like it's
cooked.
ground.
Yeah, no, it's just
That's amazing.
the air.
I have never used ground turkey, but I am going to start because we really are not eating
Meat as
hardly
much?
any. Yeah,
Right.
hardly any really.
It's it's really versatile because it will pick up whatever you put into it. So you put lots of spices.
like tofu. Do you use
Abso-
tofu ever in these things?
Absolutely, you can. You can just dice it right up. You can. I would use the more sort of.
You could do a
the medium.
vegetarian version.
Absolutely. Well, this is vegetarian except for the shrimp.
Turkey in the
Or
shrimp.
the shrimp and the ones that I've
Yeah.
done. Oh, and
Yeah.
here, absolutely, anything can be vegetarian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
Now, what do we got the ginger for?
Well, the ginger is
scallions.
in, well, the scallions are also in this dish.
Okay.
And they could easily have been incorporated into here.
Okay.
okay, let's throw some in
Okay,
here.
so we're
Good,
gonna
good girl.
fry these guys
You
up.
cut them. Go for it.
Right.
Okay.
Cut them on a diagonal so they look oriental.
Yep. And you just see what's inside. It's so beautiful.
So
as
beautiful.
you're slicing them.
And these say there's not a lot of fat in these.
Oh, I can't imagine there's much fat at all.
No, these are all very non-fattening things. I'm
I
gonna try
know.
not to make a mess with these.
I love those.
Vegetarian.
Take the whole
Vermicelli
thing.
noodles.
And
Take
again,
the-
when you're frying, it wants to sit on one side, but really move it around. And let's see how these,
Yes, I've overdone it again,
Wine or
folks.
something here.
another couple minutes on that.
And that
No,
is
we
a
don't have
rice
that.
cooker
Oh,
or
we
a
don't have
steamer?
a couple of
It
minutes.
is a rice.
Actually, girls, we're going to be eating. Oh, let's see a dumpling. Oh, they
just
look
put a dumpling on
beautiful.
here.
Oh,
Beautiful.
that's nice.
And we are going to say goodbye. Thank
it's so
you.
much fun.
Jean, Cuddy
Wow.
Perez, you have to come back.
I can't believe it.
And thank
Eden
you for
Ryan,
joining
what
the
is
ladies'
this?
room. We'll see you soon.
Breathe in. Now I took what I want, but you find